Okay, let's talk a little bit about nature. Greedy men versus nature. So there's it is indeed a little bit of a touchy topic for me that I'm not at all defensive of my own actions, nor other people's. So, when someone can honestly tell me why I should do something, why I am allowed to do something that is honestly, literally just made wrong by a piece of paper, when morally, I know the only difference between meth and Adderall is the name and a piece of paper. That's it. There's not one individual that can convince me otherwise, because I know it for a fact. Amphetamine salts. You show me the difference between amphetamine salts and methamphetamine, and I'll show you the similarities. In the entire method of my madness here is there's so many people that are drug addicts that justify right and wrong by a piece of paper. That is wrong. That is enabling an addict. So you can't do methamphetamine, yet you can do amphetamine salts. Same active ingredient. Same result. And I can honestly say that there's no one in this darn world that's going to tell me that this cup of coffee is far more wrong than an amphetamine addiction to meth, yet the legal, being allowed to take it legally is okay? No, it's not. And I will not tolerate that methodology of thinking. And when I stand up for what I believe in, I've got facts to back it. All a frickin' prophet in churches have to say is one thing. Well, I had a vision. What, are you frickin' psychotic? Are you schizophrenic? Seriously. I'm aware of what's going on on this planet. For me, it's not a vision. I understand it. I know it. I've experienced it. And ain't nobody saying, oh, I had a vision that you can do it if it's legal. That is exactly like saying, oh, I'm going to have a beer and drive, yet they go out and kill somebody. Well, I was under the legal limit. It wasn't the alcohol. But you still get arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol because it was in your system at the wreck. Yeah, that is exactly my point here. The point here being that people use legalizations to justify being able to rule a bunch of blind people that don't know and understand how the whole planet works. I can honestly summarize it to, it's the blind leading the blind in a church. And when someone refers to me as some low-level little player in a church, when I already understand what's trying to be done, and I will not bow down to anyone trying to walk on my back. I wear a blue collar for a reason. I will never put a white collar on my body ever again. I've done it. I'll never do it again. I went from blue collar to white collar, back to blue collar. I'll never go back to white collar. I've lived in the big city, and I don't really truly enjoy it. Especially Spokane. Oh my humbling goodness gracious. Holy moly. Quite frankly, I've worked minimum wage jobs and I'll never work them again. You show me a job that is a blue collar job, like a mechanic or something like that, that is above minimum wage, and I'll show you someone willing to at least apply for the position. But it has to be a job that requires coveralls or overalls for me to apply for it. That's the reason I started farming. I'd love to get back to the farming, and I will one day. But I have a mission to complete in the meantime. And what really ticks me off, I was at the truck stop today, talking to the elders, the missionaries of the church. I said, amphetamines, amphetamine. Amphetamine salts are legal, meth is not. So you're telling me I can do amphetamines, it just has to be legal? Yet you're not allowed to do drugs or things that are harmful to your body? Yet meth is harmful and amphetamine salts are not? Wow, really? Are you stupid? You believe some stupid guy that prophesizes over stuff. The only difference between Prophet and Profit is spelling. Someone thinks they know stuff that they know nothing about. The only thing they know is how to persuade the minds of people to go legal. Well, you know what? Wrong is wrong. Legality does not matter. If here's the facts. If 1% of the entire of all the people of the United States, this does not include elected officials, if 1% of the people of the entire United States united and stood together, there would be thousands of individuals for each elected official to have to attempt to arrest, or to attempt to kill, or to attempt something that will not work very well. When you're outnumbered thousands to one, you must comply. However, we all must band together. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. The only difference the government makes of it is a piece of paper. You can play the game and play it really well against them. I'm not at all saying that the government's right or wrong. But where we went wrong as a nation is allowing all these laws Okay, a lot of you are worried, oh, this is what drug raids are about to be looking like. And it's a bunch of Marlboro cigarettes. And you think that that's a bigger fish to fry. Probably what? 10 pounds of cigarettes total? That doesn't even pop up on a cop's radar. Unless it was all stolen. But you're scared that because you already own the products, you're going to be arrested for it? You're grandfathered in. Once those products are gone, while you're not currently legal to purchase them, they're gone. Until you are legal to purchase them again. Good luck. But understand this. A lot of nurses out there, both practitioner and registered and so on and so forth, smoke. A lot of medical professionals smoke. And y'all are worried about getting arrested over a few cartons of cigarettes? There was a multi-million-dollar bust done by the government. That's what pops up on their radar. It literally has to be federally illegal to pop up on the government's radar. Furthermore, the only difference between intelligent laws and unintelligent laws is just an intelligent law increases regulation within reason from the levels above it. If the state says yes, but the federal government says no, it is an unenforceable law. Keep pushing it up to the federal level, it will get dismissed. Okay? Now, let me help you to understand this. It is perfectly legal to smoke a bowl of weed in the state of Washington. Cross into Idaho, your butt is done. You'll never drive a vehicle ever again. You get caught with weed in the vehicle, your ass is grass. You're done. You're going to the federal penitentiary. Just like that. So you tell me, is it worth it? Because to me, it's not. Alcohol. I quit that. Marijuana. I quit that. Nicotine. I quit that. And progressing on. Amphetamines. I quit them. Furthermore, when I quit those 4 addictions, I was able to break the 5th addiction in turn of being on a spending spree all the time. That was a 5th addiction that I broke after I broke those 4 addictions. My next addiction I'm working on breaking is the addiction to sugar. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. That's the bottom line. And that's the bottom line. And this has been a teaching by Chef Matt Hammerschmidt. And I humbly pray that you figure out that there are laws that are immoral. It just makes the government more money. I was arrested over money. And you know what? It was a wrongful arrest, but I learned a lot from it. If you don't have rolls of $100 bills in your back pocket that were legally earned, you're nothing to the government. Until we all band together, we are each in and of our own, nothing to the government. We together are something to the government. We are something to the government in masses. One body speaking in a room has 10 times, has way less accurate of a voice than 10. And 10 have way less accuracy than 100. Get it together, people. We can do this. We can put the government in their place. But that does not mean go out and break crimes. And that does not go out and commit crimes and stuff. That means we band together. The squeaky oil gets the oil. Well, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? We need to be the squeaky wheel. Prohibition actually worked. They did it with marijuana. They did it with meth. They did it with cocaine. I can't even begin to list everything they did it with. Every federally illegal substance was once legal, unregulated, and not a problem in accordance with the government. The only way it became a problem was they were not making money on your labor. Our wages are taxed. Our income is taxed. Our property is taxed based upon purchase. Our property is taxed from ownership. And you're all okay with that. I'm not. I don't claim to be a sovereign citizen. But I'm not okay with the government double dipping when, in the event I double dip, they get all ticked off. What do you want? Equality? Because I ain't gonna treat everyone like they're hunky-dory and great people. If they're bad people, I'm going to treat accordingly. The government wants to treat me like I'm a bad person, I'm going to treat them accordingly. I have no disrespect for the government in general. I'm the mirror. Welcome to reality. Let's band together. Please, if you agree with me, light up that comment section. Light up the whole rating system. I'm not saying to blow up my channel. I'm just saying drop a comment down there if you and hit a thumb and let me know what you really think. Am I full of crap or am I not? We as people do a lot to justify our actions based on a piece of paper. And I no longer am attempting to do that. Let's be humble. Let's be honest with each other. Let's band together. Thank you.